Good. Good morning. It is always a pleasure to be just a few blocks away from where I grew up and within walking distance of Coronet. However, we are not here today to marvel at the incredible structural feat that is almost certainly New York City's largest slice of pizza. We are here to cut the ribbon on a far more important structural achievement: the completion of 36 newly renovated affordable co-op homes here at ANCP Morningside. And I want to acknowledge, yes, Ricky. I want to acknowledge partners who helped to make this possible. First and foremost, Kareem Hudson, President and CEO of Genesis Companies; Sabrina Lipman, CEO of Habitat for Humanity; Manhattan Community Board 10. We also have leaders from our own administration that are here: Michael Garner, Chief Business Diversity Officer. We have Patrick Love, HPD Deputy Commissioner; Sia Weaver, Director of the Mayor's Office to Protect Tenants, with us. And we also have partners across elected office, including Misha Smith, Deputy Manhattan Borough President, and Assemblymember Jordan Wright, as well as the Office of Councilmember Yusuf Salam. Now, our city is grappling with one of the worst housing crises in American history, a crisis that sits at the very root of the affordability crisis, burdening so many across this city. No cost weighs heavier than housing. Too many have looked at their mortgage payment and utility bill and wondered how they could possibly afford both. Too many have sat around the kitchen table at night doing an impossible equation, trying to find a way to stay in the city that they love. And too many have been forced to live in buildings languishing in disrepair, with nowhere else to go, no way to find a permanent, more stable option. City Hall will no longer sit idly by as this crisis worsens. Instead, we are taking action and transforming the housing landscape of this city. 2 weeks ago, I stood before a group of homeowners and tenants and announced City Hall's housing plan, block by block. It is the most ambitious housing plan our city has seen in generations. It will allow us to tackle this crisis with scale and with the urgency that it demands. And it will deliver change to our communities one block at a time. We will fulfill a promise made during the campaign and build 200,000 affordable and permanently rent-stabilized homes, and we will preserve 200,000 more. Two historic initiatives made possible by a $22 billion investment over the next 5 years. As we build and preserve these 400,000 homes, we will also make it easier for New Yorkers to buy a home, putting the dream of homeownership within reach for so many to whom it has long been denied. We will double the number of homeownership opportunities in new developments through the Open Door program and by supporting community land trusts. We will remove negligent owners and property managers of buildings suffering from chronic neglect or mired in foreclosure and shift ownership to responsible community stewards. And we will launch a new program called Our Home, facilitating the renovation of city-stewarded buildings into safe and affordable cooperatives so that building ownership can ultimately be transferred to the residents themselves. Our Home is modeled on the success of conversions like the one that we stand before today, right here at 321 West 116th Street. The transformation that has taken place on this corner is evidence that when city government is willing to step in and lead boldly, New Yorkers can expect meaningful change and decent, dignified homes. For years, these buildings were left to decay by property owners who had abandoned their tenants. After the city assumed ownership of the buildings, they entered the Affordable Neighborhood Cooperative Program, or ANCP, where they were converted in partnership with Habitat for Humanity and the developer Genesis into 100% affordable co-ops. They are now in the process of being fully renovated. Many of these homes have been put up for sale via the Housing Connect lottery at prices between $220,000 and $288,000. To put that into perspective, the median home price in Morningside Heights is estimated at $841,500. ANCP Morningside is just one example of what becomes possible when government acts with urgency and acts with purpose. And our work will not stop there. Through the Office of Deed Theft Prevention and the Mortgage Assistance Program, we will ensure the stability of home ownership remains within reach for New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs. That every person deserves a dignified home is not simply an ideal. It is a responsibility the City Hall can and will fulfill. We are not just the largest city in the nation.